Okay.
Yeah.
It's our second Steven Seagal movie, actually.
It is?
Yeah, remember we watched the one with the voodoo Jamaican guys? We had the twins and the,
Yes, I
and
remember
the
that
drugs.
now. Yeah.
And all that.
Oh, we gotta let the viewers know.
Yeah.
Nick is still not here yet.
Yeah.
Thank you for hitting the goal. I think we're at 211 or 212.
Oh, yes.
So we get to either chest slap him or nut slap him.
Yeah, we're going to chest slap his nuts.
Yes.
As
Chest
a-
slap. In the nuts.
Yes.
Whenever he gets back, which I assume maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
It's not forgotten.
So
Check that
yes.
out.
Gaining subscribers. It's only taken 3 or 4 years.
Only. Thanks, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. All right, so Steven Seagal, Out for Justice, 1991.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think he's got 4 really good movies, and I think this is one of them.
Yeah.
And one of the things I like about this movie, and then his first movie, Above the Law, is you really see New York City in the late 80s, early 90s. You can kind of see the grit and grime, the big square cars.
Cars are built different and can
Yeah.
handle way more stuff
That's
then
right.
than they could now.
Yeah. Yes, there is a great chase scene in this, under this bridge, where Steven Seagal's taken the most amazing shortcut ever through.
I don't even know how to describe
between
that
these
area.
pylons,
Yeah.
but it's just enormous speed bumps.
Yeah.
just up and down. Up and
Just
down.
driving, flying over them. That suspension's got to be killed, but nah. It's good. It's Steven Seagal.
One thing, I want to learn how to walk like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Get my arms flopping and that sort of. He didn't run a lot in this one, but he walks.
First thing you got to do, you got to get that vest.
Yeah, vest and the hat and the chain.
I don't even think that's a real hat for the police or detectives ever.
That's probably his.
He's like, I just want to wear this hat.
He was in Nam, and it was
Yeah.
like his military hat or whatever.
Goes against uniform code, I guess.
Okay, let's do these
Yeah.
shots real quick.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Smooth. Like a baby's arm.
So, yeah, this movie is about. It's a very simple setup. We see this crazy. He's like this villain. He looks like a psychotic, bloated Freddie Mercury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Seen him in a bunch of movies. He always plays a villain, pretty much. Or a bad cop, but not a villain bad cop, but a bad cop. But, yeah.
Slime ball
Crack.
on crack. Yeah. And at the beginning, we see this cop outside with his family, outside of a store or a grocery store, and he just walks up, shoots him in broad daylight from a bunch of people.
Yeah, from his wife and kid.
Yeah.
It's no, apparently.
Throws a picture. Yes, apparently you're not supposed to do that.
We got rules.
He then, he goes on a fucking bender and just he kills a random woman right after
Oh,
this.
yeah. She's like, watch where you're driving. Oh, really? Shoot you in the fucking head.
And he's just running around town, just fucking with people and doing drugs, basically.
Yeah. Which he wants to do what seems like, I guess, suicide by cop.
Yeah, seems that way.
But I guess once you find the reasoning why he wants to do this, it's kind of lame to me.
All comes back to a woman. Of course it does. Yes. The cop he murdered was
banging his girlfriend. While this guy's banging other whores.
Well, yeah, he's with other whores. Yeah, and that's pretty much the movie. And then it's just fucking Steven Seagal running around knocking shit off tables.
Trying to
and
get
beating
information.
people up.
Steven Seagal's near and dear to your heart because of Aikido.
Yeah.
Any moves that looked legit in this? Or?
Oh, there's tons of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it just he takes them to the murderous extreme.
And that's not the way of Aikido.
Not generally, no, but yes, you can you can easily pick out most of what he's doing. I mean, he'll throw in a few punches and kicks here and there, but he's doing a very hard style of Aikido, I would say. Probably my favorite fight scene is the one where he follows them into this little corner market, bodega or whatever, and then they set up an ambush for him.
They were cooking him up some pork chops.
Yeah. And the guy comes out, as soon as he walks in, the guy comes in with a meat cleaver, and he continues the guy's cut into his own shin.
Yeah.
And then, there's some throws here and there, and he throws the one guy up against the wall, and then takes that same meat cleaver out of that one guy's leg, and then chops the guy's hand.
Yes, into the wall.
It sticks into the wall. Yeah, so it's super violent. And it's there's also this tie-in with the mafia. The mafia is also looking for him, so Seagal and the mafia are chasing around town, just trying to find this guy. That's really basically all that's going on.
They want to kill him first.
Yeah.
So, but Seagal's character, he grew up in the mob as a kid. Is what I took from it.
Well, he was in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and everybody had ties to each other in that neighborhood.
And this is, I think, this movie, and then Above the Law, he's doing that same Italian thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's best Steven Seagal. It's so funny and stupid sounding, but
is he Italian?
No,
oh,
no.
He played it off so well.
But yeah, hey, forget about it. He's doing that caricature of that New York Italian. But when he doesn't do that, he's just he's so monotone. And I think this movie actually probably has his best
dialogue,
best acting, best dialogue.
I did enjoy. He wanted to. Seagal's going through a divorce. His wife's like, "You better be at court tomorrow." It's like, "I'll be there. I'll be there." They don't get a divorce.
They don't. It's true love after so many years. When he finally shows up after this murder spree and says, "Let's get back together. I got a dog. I got a dog.
I got a dog that stays in my car all the time.
I got a car dog.
Car dog.
Never fed him.
Nobody questions.
I bought him food.
Dog.
I just didn't feed him.
Yeah, just need to feed it. During that whole movie, like the people nobody that got in his car acknowledged the dog was there except for the kid that sold the seltzer.
Yeah.
But he never got in it, but he knows. He's like, "Oh, he got a dog."
Yeah, he brings in a couple people, and suddenly the dog's just not there. But there's also there's a really good fight in the bar that's owned by our villain named Richie, the pool hall, where he takes the cue ball and he wraps it up in the scarf.
Yeah,
he's just whacking, busting faces. Another great scene.
Knocked my teeth out. And then I did like that you point out the only Asian dude sits in the corner with some sticks.
Yes,
they call him out. It's like, get him.
They have a stick fight. They're standing 10 feet away from each other, slapping sticks like you do.
I thought it was legit.
Oh, it looked fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually, the bad guy Richie, he sort of his wild night's coming to an end. He goes to the house of one of his
old whore.
Quote old whore, and he has his buddies call a bunch of other hookers over. Seagal catches up with them, and then there's a big murderous fight. Shoots a guy's leg off with a shotgun. And then beats up beats this guy. I mean, the guy basically wanted to die. Obviously, he really barely even fought back. He just sort of flailed around, and Seagal threw him through
The
walls.
crack was hitting him hard.
Yeah,
at that
probably
point.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
2
he's
days
like,
of
I
crack.
like the pain. Because he can't feel it. When he feels it, he feels something.
Right. And he fucking takes a corkscrew and drives it through his
Yeah.
skull eventually.
Cops are fine with it. The mafias were.
Oh, the
And-
mobsters show up,
Yeah.
and he takes the mobster's gun and shoots him with it. It's like, there, you did the
Yeah.
work. You're like, what the fuck? You look at this mess. And
What's with the corkscrew in his head?
yeah?
Ah, fell on it.
Pull that out,
Yeah.
So just slowly they're turning. You can imagine one of those Goombas slowly unscrewing this thing out of the guy's skull.
All horrible.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I'm trying to think of some other stuff.
It's these movies, and Above the Law is like this too, where it's just sort of, and it's my one criticism of this movie is the sort of slower moments where he's like
Yeah.
talking about his childhood and yucking it up with the mob or whatever.
There's this old man that would bring his knife sharpening thing that he would step on.
Yeah, but there, a lot of these early movies are like this where he's just sort of walking around.
Yeah.
And then he goes into a place, and it's like this set piece of a fight.
Yeah.
Fight happens, walks around for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, where's our next fight gonna be?
Right.
And it's just sort of the plot doesn't even move forward from it. It's just like, he goes in there because he needs to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
and he's pissing everybody off. So then we have a fight.
Yeah.
Nobody tells him anything, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the next place, and everybody's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, fuck you," and he starts throwing shit and acting like a dick.
Yeah.
His long floppy arms flopping around. He's got huge fucking hands too, which very good for Aikido if you can have hands like that.
Oh yeah.
Palm a basketball, yeah.
Firm grip.
Well, just
Yeah.
long fingers, yeah.
Imagine what else you can do with those long
Yeah.
fingers. Yeah.
Long fingers will help with a wide cock. Exactly. Yeah. Let's go to scores on
Sure.
this. I'm ready. Well, I think this is a classic. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. It's a little slow at times, but
Yeah.
I like a good simple story.
Yeah.
Not too much bullshit. Every action movie they come out with now is 2.5 hours long, and it's got fucking 12 things happening at the same time, and then
They gotta keep you reeled in.
by the end, none of it makes any sense, and none of it comes together. It's just like the world blows up, and then
Yeah.
a superhero is, save the day or whatever. But it's just a simple, I'm gonna kill this fucking
Yeah.
psycho.
Yeah.
We all grew up together. We were friends.
And you did this.
And now I got to put him down.
Yeah. Gotta let your mom and dad know that I gotta put you down.
Yeah. Go right to the parents and tell them that I have to kill your son. Just gonna have to
He
do it.
killed this other dude in front of his wife and kid. It just it can't happen.
And he talks to the dad again later. He's like, "Listen, I'm sorry. I said that. I treated you that way. But I still have to kill your son."
I'm gonna do you a favor.
Yeah, then his
I'm
dad-
gonna arrest you
Yeah,
tonight.
and, then
alright?
and his dad's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I guess you do have to kill him."
I mean, I can't just go home. No, it's better in here. What was the deal with the safe thing at the beginning?
That's a good point. They never come back to that.
They open it up. He looks at it, goes haha, and then shuts
He
it.
says, like, after tonight, this is all going to be ours, or some shit.
Yeah.
And then they leave. That is a good point. I don't... Yeah, you're right. I don't know what that was all about. Not important. Not important. He
Not important enough. Just like that dog.
forgot about the dog, forgot about the money.
Yeah.
He just went crazy, and some reason, all of his goons just went along with this.
Yeah. I guess I'll
Like,
do
I don't
it.
know. He's got completely insane.
Yeah.
I guess we'll all die with him.
Yep. That's how you know they'll stick by you, I guess. I'm gonna give this a 4 just because there was parts of it that was just dragging out to me, and I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
But the reason why I enjoyed it though was most of it was like the fight scenes in it. I love seeing those old school fight scenes and old school Seagal, not that new fat Seagal, slow,
Fat, lazy Seagal.
yeah,
Hanging out with Vladimir Putin
and gets these young 20-something-year-olds at his age.
with this glued on goatee, glued on hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me young Seagal again. I know you can get the medication for it, like Stallone with his testosterone.
Yeah, but you gotta want to work out to do that.
He doesn't want to work out.
You gotta put down the cannolis.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, there it is. Out for Justice.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal classic.
Yeah. So next week we should have the chest slap hopefully for you.
Oh, we're gonna ambush Nick, and it's gonna be really funny.
Oh, I might just do it at work at his work. Might stop by there tomorrow.
Let's see. Yeah.
As soon as I get off, just wait for him to pull in, and then
I say we just catch him in the parking lot here. Probably better.
Okay, we can do that too.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
There we go.